Arsenal versus PSG UEFA Champions League final match preview through the Cannon lens. So it's Sunday, the 30th of May, 2026. It's a 5 p.m. kickoff. It's Arsenal versus PSG. It's the England champions versus the French champions in the Champions League final in Budapest. Both teams dominant in their leagues, and Arsenal have been dominant in the Champions League, obviously finishing first and winning all of our games, unbeaten. PSG have also been very dominant, probably been one of the best sides to watch in the last 2 seasons of the Champions League. So on it all comes down to this: on the day, whoever, controls the game, whoever takes their chances in those, key moments will be the Champions League winners. Will it go to extra time? Will it be decided in 90 minutes? These are all questions that we will soon know the answers to. Arsenal, time to make history. Let's go out there, put everything on the line and get the win and win this Champions League. Come on, you Gunners. Tactical analysis and predictions. So here's my predicted 11 for this game. So I think we're going to go with Raya in goal. Mascara at right back, even though Timber's back, I think Mascara will start. Saliba and Gabriel centre backs. Cape left back over Calafiori. A bit more defensive, I think. In the midfield three, Zubimendi, Rice, Odegaard. I think we need that, stable, controlled, strong midfield in this game. Is going to be a battle of the midfield. And on up front, right wing Saka. Up front, I'm going to go with Gyökeres over Havertz in this game. I think he's going to be more of a handful against the PSG centre backs. And left wing, I'm going to go Trossard over Martinelli. So that's the team I predict will start. So yeah, looking at this, what to expect, it's going to be about possession, right? Whoever controls the ball in midfield, and whoever wins the ball back quickly and, gets the ball to the forward players and, sort of counter-attacking football will be played, I'm sure. Be controlled and counter-attacks, I think. It's going to be a game of fine margins. Whoever takes those, half chances, there's not going to be many because both teams very good defensively and midfield solid. Both got good attacks. I think PSG may have a slightly better attacking three. But let's see on the day. It's a key strength, of course, attacking balance. Defensively, Arsenal are solid. Our midfield, we usually control midfield, but of course we're up against PSG. Have also got really good ball playing midfielders, and they've got good work rate. The transition threat is what I'm worried about most. Kvaratskhelia, Doué, Dembele, on the counter-attack. We've seen how quickly they can be explosive and attack and, and kill teams off and finish matches. So we've got to be really mindful of that. We've got to play a really smart game. Key battles, of course, the midfield battle on the flanks, the wingers against the fullbacks is going to be key. I think that's where the game's going to be won and lost, in my opinion. Set piece battles. I think both teams are good at set pieces. Whoever wins those set piece battles, potential weaknesses, we've got to be mindful of the transition, and their threat on the counter attack in the spaces, in the gaps, if we lose the ball. So what to watch out for: press resistance, pacing behind, final third quality is what it's going to come down to at the end of the day. And yeah, defensive concentration. Both teams got to be really concentrated. And yeah, my match prediction, I think it's going to go 1-1. I'm going to go extra time. Can't call this one. I think it's going to go extra time, potentially penalties. I'm hoping Arsenal can do it on a one-off game, but I think PSG are favourites, if I'm honest. But Arsenal, we're all behind you. Let's go out there and get the win. Come on, you Gunners.